Hello everyone, my name is Mafung. In this video I'm going to talk about why you need to practice gratitude and affirmation. Now, you might have seen some people have so much money, expensive cars, but they're not happy. But whereas there's some people who don't have money, don't have basic need, but still they are happy. So the question is, why they are happy? Where these poor people are happy? Why are not these rich people are happy? The answer to this question is they practice gratitude because they value the small things. Now I'm not saying that no, rich people are bad people. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to make a debate here. I'm trying to give a answer that you also can practice gratitude and bring happiness in your life. You might see so many people, if I have this thing I will be happy, but this, it's a utopia. It cannot be happen even after a million years, because happiness is not by it's not it's happiness. You have to design happiness. You cannot attract happiness. You need to create happiness. You cannot design happiness because these things will give me happiness, but it's an illusion. You might feel like I want to have a I want to be in a relationship, that way I will be happy, but that's a wrong thing, because you may end up with a wrong person. That person might be not up to your, might be not good to you. Maybe he or she might be in a different mentality. So what gratitude does is it makes you feel free from within, that small things matters, because there are many things in your life that matters. You cannot ignore even a pain, because we are you might ask me why we need more pain. We are living in a digital world, where we can type in cell phone, we can use laptop, desktop, tablet, whatever it is. But if you go to exam, cell phone and all these digital gadgets are not allowed yet. There only the pen is used. Yes, still we use it, and we're going to use it. So in that situation, suppose a pen ran out of ink, so you will feel that how important that pen is, how important that particular thing that you never care about. Now I'm not saying that you don't care about pain, just giving one kind of example to you to make you understand why you need to practice gratitude. Just imagine you run out of ink. I hope that didn't happen, just giving an example only, so please don't mind. So you run out, suddenly you might be stopped, you will be confused what to do, what not to do. You will be feels angry against yourself, because during exam you are not allowed to talk, and some examiner might think you are trying to ask from your friend, so it will be difficult. So what we need to practice is practicing gratitude. Practicing gratitude, we bring happiness in our life, because when we practice gratitude, we start to give value to everything in our life. Even plastic that fountain you get from shop is also important, because imagine suddenly you are bringing a vegetable and suddenly turn off and you fall down. You cannot hold in your hand, you can't bring it. It will be, people think you will be embarrassed. You will not do that, right? You will need something carrying bag. So that carrying bag is also very important. Small things matters in your life. Now what gratitude does is you're thinking everything that you have in your life. By that you're rewiring your brain, you're reconstructing your brain, and you're telling that small things matters. I used to now this gratitude is practiced by many millionaires, billionaires. They used to do it because they value everything, because whatever they have, they achieve over time. They value everything, time, money, wealth, everything they value. That's why they reach to that place where they are now. So when you write it down in a piece of, like, I'm thankful for whatever I have I'm thankful for clothes, because without clothes, yeah, it will be difficult to survive, because sometimes there will be cold, there will be winter, there will be summer, so you cannot survive with that. It's very difficult. So you're very thankful. You can write it down in a piece of paper that I'm very thankful for that I have a warm cloth in winter. I'm thankful that I have roof over my head. I'm thankful that I have clean water. So there are some people who don't have access to clean water, or they don't have roof over their head. So it's very important that we should be thankful for whatever. They should teach us that we should be thankful for whatever we have in our life. So this is one of the reasons why you all should practice gratitude in your life. And I learned this technique very lately, but I still, I used to practice whenever I write it down, like I'm grateful for these things, I'm grateful for that thing, I'm grateful for that thing. I feel really good inside, because I am reminding myself that small things in our life matter. Whether whether the watchman in your building, or that car driver dropping into a school, colleges, taking to the office, or in that car taking to the one place or other. It's everything matters in our life. Every small thing matters. That's how we create happiness in our life, because we are reminding ourselves that small things matter, and this will make us happy, because with whatever because we even if we cannot buy everything in our life with money, but when we start practicing gratitude, we start to tell ourselves that small thing matters, and by that we are creating a happiness in our life that we all deserves. Because I believe everyone deserves happiness, not sadness. Gratitude helps us to bring happiness in our life. Now coming to the next one, affirmation. Now there is no much difference between affirmation and gratitude. Gratitude is for creating happiness, where affirmation is replacing the new habits into a replacing the old habit into a new habit, or trying to forget the past. So affirmation is one of the best technique, that you can use to forget anything on. But sometimes when there is an emotional attachment with something, it's become very difficult to forget it fast. Maybe you were in a relation with someone and that person keeps coming in your mind. Maybe you had a bad day with your boss 3 years ago, you still remember it. Maybe you have been embarrassed in public. So many things are associated with emotionally attached there with that things or incident. So it's become difficult to forget. But affirmation help us to replace that, we try through affirmation. One of the through affirmation technique, we can try to forget our past, try to install a new habit in our life, or just forgetting the old habits, or trying to sometimes the past has become very difficult to forget because of emotionalness. So how can we practice affirmation? It's very easy. Now you can do it like I told you, writing it down, or sorry, writing a piece of you're writing a piece of 2-3 lines, like I want to forget these things. I want to forget it. You can repeat it 3-4 times every single day. Like you can do it in your mindset. Within your mind. Just talking to yourself. Maybe you're sitting in office and you start like I want to forget that. I want to forget that. I no longer want to remember that. You can do that way, or you can write it down as you wish. Now, what affirmation does is we are telling our mind to forget that thing. We are trying to make ourselves feel that thing is no longer with us. That thing is gone from us. We are make us believe. Just for example, I used to do whenever I used to peel a pen. I try to divert my mind, thinking something else. This way, you are fooling your mind for a second and trying to forget. Now I'm not here, I'm not telling that affirmation is trying to fool your mindset. You try to replace that old thoughts with the new thoughts. That suppose uh, you suppose you have lost one of the expensive thing that you own. Now that you owe, or that maybe, so for example, maybe you lost a car and you are very depressed for for many weeks, and you are and it is because of depression, it is affecting your family life, your you know your relationship with colleagues, your office performance going down. It was best. Now you have a capacity to buy that new car, but still you have so much attachment emotional with the car, with that car. You feel so bad that you can't concentrate anywhere. You are doing mistakes like over again and again. You're getting scolded, you get frustrated, you are become angry, you feel depressed. So this is, at that point of time, affirmation does a great role, because you are trying to replace that old thoughts with the new thoughts. Like, yes, yes, that's true that I've lost the car. Yes, it's true that I can buy a new car. So I don't know, I better stop thinking about it and look forward to my future, and in building my new future. Yes, I have families too. So in this way you can rewind your brain. You're telling your brain that it's over, it's no more in my life, because it is gone. I no longer have to think about it. Yeah, I've lost it. I spent so much money on that car and I lost it. But as it has lost, I cannot bring it back. It's better I forget about it. So you are telling your brain, and brain will start to believe in yourself. You will start to reconstruct your well self, saying that I no longer have control over that thought. I no longer can own that car can no longer come to my life again. I'm no longer owner of that car. Someone else is owner, because someone stole my car from me. Now I hope that don't happen to you. Just giving an example, okay? You are replacing your mind with the new thoughts, because of which your mind would start to believe in yourself that that thought, that incident is over. I should no longer think about it. I hope you have understood what I'm trying to mean. Just giving a quick review of these two. Gratitude, if you practice gratitude every day, you will definitely bring happiness. I did it myself, and it really helped for me, but it may take time, because everything takes time. Baby don't grow suddenly to a man. It takes time. So practice it every day. This is very easy. You can do it when you are when you're doing a journal. You can write it down. I'm grateful for these things. I'm grateful for this thing. I'm grateful for this. You can write it down. Writing down is one of the best things you can do it. So next one, affirmation. Affirmation, you can, if you want to forget fast instant, you want to install a new habit, you can say to yourself, it's like a mantra, some phrase say when they are it's kind of a language they phrase used to in Hinduism. People phrase use kind of language to communicate with God. They repeatedly use that word. So it's like you are communicating with your brain, communicating with your mind, telling you that this incident is no longer should happen in my life. This incident should no longer happen there. You are constantly, you are reminding yourself, you are reconstructing your mindset, you are rewiring your brain, your subconscious mind. You are installing a new thought in your mind, replacing that, or trying to delete that. Now you cannot delete like computer, like clicking in a mouse, and you can delete it. So affirmation is just like you are trying to delete the old habit, just like you delete in a computer. It really helped me a lot. You can now one last before I finish this video or end this video. The one quick tip I want to give is the information is that you can see in the mirror and look at yourself and say these words like, I want to forget these things, I want to forget this, I want to forget this, I want to forget this 2, 3, 4 times before you wake up from bed, before you go to sleep. This really helped a lot, for me. I strongly believe that it will help for you too. You can your way of doing may be different from mine. You can choose yours. I hope that this video helped you. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you soon.